It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. It's Saturday morning and we are back here playing City Skylines in the Lost Valley. So welcome everybody. Today we're going to be building a custom driving range. So I hope you guys are excited. Welcome to the Saturday morning stream. I feel like I just ended my stream from last night. You know, because like I ended the stream, I went to bed early, I slept in a little bit this morning, so like I just woke up. I feel like I just ended the stream from yesterday. It's crazy. I was just talking to you guys. But yesterday's stream, we built an incredible golf course. I am so happy with how it turned out, and we're going to continue on with an extension of that today, which is the driving range. So I hope you guys are ready. Let's jump in and check this out. So when I ended the stream yesterday, I did a little bit of detailing. I told you I was going to add some more trees and stuff. And what I did was I painstakingly just drew in little trees like all around these paths and all in here, because these are... the game doesn't register these as full assets, so the trees will accidentally just like go on here on the greens. So you have to be very careful. Just place trees all around the edges here, but the result is I'm so happy with it. This is my golf course. It looks so good. This is very Palm Springs. Hello to V5 in chat. Our friend from Japan is here saying, unusually delivered in the middle of the night. V5 just came here from the CPP stream. Yeah, I saw that he's streaming. Yeah, City Planner Place is streaming right now. Also, Minecraft Live is happening right now. So lots of things happening, lots of things to go watch. You know, my feelings won't be hurt if you want to jump off to other streams to see what's going on. You know, no matter what is happening, I'm always here streaming. So, lots of exciting stuff going on today. It's great. It's good to see all that. Let's take a closer look in here, just so you guys can see what I did. Just look at this. And I'm surprised at how well my computer is handling this. Because normally when you have this many trees so close together, your computer starts having a hard time because this is a lot of detail to render, but my computer is handling this really great. So, things have just been going well. It helps also that there isn't very many trees on this map, as you can see. I made this map and I purposely didn't put any trees on here because it allows me to do stuff like this in parts of the map that I want, just like pack it full of trees, and my computer doesn't have to render all these trees out here, which allows me to do all this over here. When you play on maps that are like covered in trees, they look beautiful, but then if you want to do stuff like this, your computer is fighting with having to do all the trees out here and the trees in here. So that's the benefit of doing a more arid looking map like this. So this is all the golf course over here, and then this is our lovely clubhouse here, and I detailed up around the parking lot here. I went for like a lush tropical look, so you have these like ferns and flowers and stuff through here. Of course, we have like the train bridge that kind of goes around the edge, and then I put around the middle fountain here, I put a whole bunch of like flowers and bushes, and I love this shot. So when you're driving in, this looks just like a golf course, like a golf club. It looks just like this. And then I put some like trees and palm trees around the clubhouse here. So that looks nice. And then I just put a little bit of flowers like along the pathway. This is something I've started doing, and I recommend people try this. Whenever you have like pathways, just try to line the pathways with like little flowers. I mean, these are tiny, tiny plants. But just adding this little line here on both sides, I think adds quite a bit of pop here. It just makes it like unique and beautiful. So I've just, yeah, started adding like little flowers around. See, we have some orange ones over here. It's making it look nice. I love these pathways. So these brick pathways are from the amusement parks. And they look so good. I love using these. Just in random parks and stuff. I mean, it's a beautiful brick pathway. Yeah, so even though it's not the amusement park, I think it goes quite well. V5 in chat says, part of the reason I'm a bit concerned about modding my game is whether my computer can handle it. Yeah, luckily, I'm very lucky because I have a pretty powerful computer. If you're wondering about my computer specs, there you can go into Discord. There's a Discord channel, link in the description box down below. But there's a channel called Zach's Computer Specs or something like that, and that just lays out the specs that I have. But I have a pretty high-end computer, so it can handle me at, I have all of these custom assets. I have like all these like mods that I'm running. I don't think it would be possible with unless you have like a high-end computer. And like I said, like I was worried about my game being able to handle this, but it's working out all right. And then, of course, we have our growing area over here. Most of our houses have grown in. We added this beautiful library here, which I think is cool. I didn't really get a chance to look at this too closely. This is the first time I've used this library, but I love the way it looks. And then we have so this neighborhood over here. And I want to focus at the start on this neighborhood here because I want to make a couple of changes. There's been all of these assets that have been appearing on the workshop, the Steam workshops that are mid-century modern assets. So, I just bought the content creator pack that just came out, which is the content creator pack from Revo, which is the mid-century modern content creator pack. And it's all the houses that I've been using in this whole town. So all of these houses, they're from that content creator pack. And I love them. And the thing that I love the most about them is these pools. The pools are just amazing. Look at this house. No other assets in City Skylines that you can get in the, have like pools like this. I mean, they're just beautiful. Look at this one. So this was something that I feel was really missing the game, which is great. Now, I notice when we go to smaller lot sizes, that's one of the big changes is not very many of them have pools. So these are all, I left these all have like smaller spaces to spawn. So they're not spawning the big houses. These ones are smaller as well. And see, we don't have as many pools as in these as the other ones. So that's something to keep in mind. If you want the pools, you need the 4x4 spaces, and then you'll get like tons of pools. And then as you start to get the smaller spaces, you get fewer pools, but you still have all the beautiful houses. And you still get some pools. I mean, there's some pools over here. Although, no, these are only coming in because these are 4 wide spaces. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, so we will keep on the lookout for all of this stuff. Liam's in chat. Hey, Liam, how's it going? Happy Saturday. Liam says, I don't usually cache many Saturdays, so I forgot. Yeah, we are back, man. V5 says it would be nice to have a park beside that library. I think the paths might line up and people could go read a book outside in the nice weather. Good call, man. Where is it? Where's the library? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I mean, this whole thing is going to be a park. So we're going to do something with this. I haven't quite decided. Liam had this great idea of having a sports complex for the schools. We have this high school here and this elementary school here, but no sports things for it. So I think I'm going to go with Liam's suggestion and maybe like turn this into like a sports park in here. Maybe we'll do that today. But, we have to do the driving range first. Liam says no one reads books anymore. True. But we're still going to have a library. They're still important. All right. So I wanted to start over here. Oh, I was talking. Okay. I'm getting distracted. I was talking about the new content creator pack by Revo. And what I was saying is, in addition to the content creator pack houses, which I've just been showing you all of them, there's new assets that have been showing up on the Steam Workshop. And they're also by Revo. And there's a police station and an elementary school and a fire station and all this stuff. And so I think that he has a bunch of... I think that it's an extension of his pack. That he just, he put all these other assets out there that are supposed to be used together with these houses. So it's like, that's a really cool thing. So I downloaded them all this morning, and we're going to take a look at them. There's also a train station, but I didn't download the train station because we already have a train station. Yeah, let's take a look at some of these assets, and we'll have to replace some of these. So let's start with this. We put in this elementary school, which I love this elementary school. It's really, and it looks really good in here, but I want to use the new one from Revo. So let's delete this guy. Everyone's going to be upset, but we are going to replace it. Oh, everyone's going to be unhappy about that. They're all walking away. All the kiddos are going home. Oh, it's so sad. We're going to replace it with the new mid-century modern elementary school. Look at this, guys. And this is kind of cool. It's a circle, just like our university. So we have the mini school and the big school over here. I think that's kind of funny. And then we have our dome right here. We have all these circles going on. Isn't that cool? So I really like this. The interesting thing about some of these assets, though, is that it does appear that they have parking spaces that are along the side. So for these to make sense, you really need to have like a road come up here. So let's just add a 1U road up in here so that this parking kind of makes more sense. Then we'll use move it to just shuffle this over a bit. I think that looks pretty nice. Yeah, that looks cool. I like the little tables and everything. Okay, so let's see what else we got. We got, what is this? A sheriff's office. Okay, so I don't have any police coverage over here. So we put these police buildings over here. But I think we could have we could add some more coverage over here, especially because I'm going to expand out this area. So let's go ahead and put these offices over here, and we'll use the mid-century modern buildings. So maybe we'll put it off of this road here. I think would be a good spot. So put that in there. So I think this is police, and I think there's a fire station. Yeah, this is the fire station. So we'll put these right next to each other. And let's take a look at these guys. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. This is the police station here, and this is the fire station. Okay, you got the little logo at the top there. I like how there's like the fence around it. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Okay, so for these, we can select the cars we want. So we're going to select the, just the regular police car, I think. And this one, we'll select the large fire engine. Okay, so this is all filling out. That looks good. Liam says, I was watching the last episode of Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power. How is that, Liam? I'm kind of interested. Is it any good? I've heard mixed messages about it. And, you know, for someone who grew up with the Lord of the Rings movies, it's going to be hard to top the original movies. I mean, those were such incredible movies. And for me, those came out when I was like 21, I want to say, is when those came out. So, I mean, I was pretty young, just starting out, and like those were just such incredible movies. And they came out at like a really interesting time when like that kind of just intense special effects, that was like the first time that that was like groundbreaking special effects. Now it's like those are in every single movie has special effects like that, but that was like groundbreaking at the time. Yeah, and so those left a definite impression on me, especially like how deep those stories are. You know, it's all about like those stories are really tell a lot about like what it means to be you know, a good person and overcoming adversity, and you know, how do you struggle through life and make sense of life and death, and like all of these like heavy topics are like covered in those original stories. I just don't see how you make a sequel of that. I don't know, but what do you think? Are they good? Are they worth watching? I'm interested because you know, Liam has good taste in movies and stuff, so I value his opinion. V5 says, where will Liam's truck pull up to deliver frozen pizza for the school lunch program? ? Liam says, snow is coming on Tuesday. Really? You guys have snow already? Liam says, I don't do refrigerated stuff, just dry goods. Liam says, the show is good. All right, man. Captain Irish is here. Captain Irish, how's it going? Captain Irish has a big YouTube channel where he plays Fortnite. Captain, good to see you. Captain says, yeah, those are good movies. Hey, he agrees. We have another Lord of the Rings fan here. Liam says, I think it's a prequel. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's supposed to be like the prequel thing, but still, I mean, whenever you make a movie following up a great movie, like, you're setting yourself up to fail. How are you supposed to, you know, you should try to make sequels off of bad movies, because then you have a better chance of like, you know, exceeding people's expectations. I don't know. Captain says, my girlfriend and I put Lord of the Rings on every night to fall asleep, LOL. Oh yeah, Captain. So I was watching one of your streams, and there was this moment where like you left the stream and you were playing Fortnite, and then I guess your girlfriend was there, and your girlfriend like took over your chair and was like playing Fortnite. Yeah, and then you came in and you scared her. It was funny. It was funny. Anyway, Captain Irish is a good YouTuber. I would recommend subscribing to his channel. Okay, so we don't have everything in yet, though. We're getting some more of these new mid-century modern assets. So we also have a clinic that we should put in here. I kind of want to just put these all in a row along here. We have a clinic here, and then we have the funeral that kind of goes with it. And we'll set them all down right here. And I think everybody's happy with these additions. Yeah, and you know, they look kind of like same, but they're all supposed to like go together. And look at the sign. I love the sign. Hackett and Son Funeral Home. That's that's kind of an interesting name. Hackett? What are they doing to these bodies? I don't know. Seems a little sus if you ask me. And then here's the clinic here with the little medical cross out in the front. It says clinic on the side. And we can tell what ambulance we want to use. We're going to use the fly car, that little yellow car that drives around. And here we'll use the coroner's van is what I'm using in this area. Okay, so those are all the new buildings that came out from Revo, and I really like them. And I thought that it was somebody else who was putting these buildings on the Steam Workshop. I didn't realize it was the same person. So the same software engineer guy who made all of these buildings decided on his own to come up with a whole bunch more buildings and put them on the Steam Workshop, and that's these buildings here. So that's just so nice. So good for him. Captain says, my channel is dead, to be honest. I stopped doing Fortnite customs and literally lost all of my viewership. Liam says, you can do other stuff and revive your channel. Um, yeah, it's tough when you like switch between games because you'll get like viewers for like a certain game, and then if you switch games, then all the viewers who came to you for that one game don't want to stay for your other game. So it's hard to switch in between stuff, but um, yeah, I mean, I mean, you shouldn't take advice from me because I'm a small channel. What do I know? But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a problem to try a bunch of different things until you find something that like hits for you, you know? Um, so, I think I've kind of found my groove here a little bit with City Skylines, so that's why I've been playing it a lot. Um, but yeah, I think if suddenly you find that a bunch of people are watching you for a certain game, then I would say just stick with that one game and then just keep growing that audience. Captain says it's really discouraging. I went from gaining 100 subs a day on average with thousands of views per stream. I've lost over 1,000 subs, and most time I only get like 5 views. I still do Fortnite, but it's not customs. I track gamers, no viewers. So when I switch to something, people just watch. They didn't want to be there for it. Um, yeah, I mean, man, I know what you're saying though. I mean, it's really discouraging to experience a drop in viewers. It's just so discouraging. But here's what I say. I'm an accountant, and so I've studied a lot about businesses and what makes successful businesses grow. And you just have to look for pops of growth. Like everybody in every business experiences down times and bad times. But you can't focus on when things go bad. You've got to laser focus on those areas that you can find where there's a bump of growth. You just got to like look around, look for like these areas of bumps of growth. And I bet you can find one if you look in your analytics. Like what's something that people are like showing up for? And a lot of times it has to do a lot with like trends of what people are watching. Like I don't know if if Fortnite's on an upward trend or downward trend or whatever. But like if you can like be at the right place at the right time when a trend is peaking and a bunch of people are searching for that thing, if you can identify that as a peak of growth, that's when channels blow up. Hopefully I can make that happen with my channel. But I'm always looking for like peaks of growth. Like where is there a peak of growth? And so if you're focusing on your areas of growth and ignoring the areas that are where your trends are not good, it makes you feel better too. You're focusing on the positive instead of the negative. For what it's worth, that's something that I would add. Liam says, what about doing cities or Minecraft? Captain says, that's good advice, Zach. Liam says, you should do what makes you happy and what you want to do. Captain says, Fortnite is popular, but highly saturated. I agree. It's hard to kind of make an inroads into Fortnite because like so many people play it. Liam says, Zach, you know what can make you viral? Just talk about Russia or China, LOL. Captain says, my biggest mistake was I didn't upload enough. Uploading equals viral potential with huge growth. Streaming equals slow and steady growth. So, Captain, I'll give you my opinion. When I look at your channel, I see that you're in a really good position because what I've noticed, I've been streaming on YouTube for 3 or 4 years. YouTube has ignored streamers for those 3 or 4 years. I've been streaming consistently every single day for 3 or 4 years because I knew at some point YouTube was going to change their algorithm. At some point, YouTube was going to see that streamers are a good addition to the YouTube universe and focus more traffic toward live streamers. And I'm telling you, in the last month, I have noticed the algorithm change. This is the moment. And YouTube has said this themselves. YouTube has put out there in statements that they're going to start sending more traffic to people doing live streams just in the last month. So I'm telling you, in the last month, the algorithm has changed and it's favoring live streamers. And I have gotten the most watch time I have ever had in the last month of me streaming for the last 4 years. So something is changing. Either I've gotten a lot better in the last month or the algorithm has changed. So what I'm saying is, Captain Irish, I think you're a great streamer. Forget the videos. Take advantage of this moment. This is a streaming moment, and it may not last forever. So I say go for it. Captain says, that's good news. You have good thumbnails. Thanks, man. I actually, thank you for saying that. But actually, I feel like my thumbnails can get better. It's something I want to work on in the future. Anyway, too much talking. Let me keep building here. What else did I want to do? Okay, let's start with the driving range. So we built this golf course yesterday. And there's one asset that I didn't put in because it's huge. This comes with a custom driving range. And let me pull it out here so you guys can see it. It's this one. And it's massive. It's a whole section. It's like it wouldn't even fit over here. It would take up this whole area. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to say maybe the golf course bought this section of land over here on the side of the mountain to have this driving range over here. So yeah, let's put this alongside the edge of the mountain here. And yeah, I imagine, have any of you guys seen the movie? There's a movie called Tin Cup with Kevin Costner. And it's about him and he plays golf. And he's kind of a hillbilly kind of a character. And the movie's about him becoming really successful on, on big golf tournaments. But he starts out as a hillbilly at a driving range in the middle of nowhere. And that's kind of how I imagine this. Here's the fancy golf course over here. And then we're going to have this driving range out in the middle of nowhere. So the first thing we need to do is we need to expand out this park area over to here so we can actually place the asset. So let's do that first. We're going to grab this and we're going to swoop it down over here and then make this a little extension here. Oh, I need a name for this golf course, by the way. So if anyone has a name for this golf course, let me know. And then I will break the link here so it doesn't mess anything up. Yeah, so the name of the city, is Los Plateau City. This is Plateau Oil Company. And we need a name for the golf course. Okay, so now we have our little thing here. I think we just draw out a road. We'll just draw out a 2U road out the side here. And we will place our driving range up against this. Now, where is the... Does it go this way or the other way? I'm not sure. I bet it goes this way. Let's place it in C. Yeah, okay, so it goes this way. So this is where you stand and you hit the golf balls. And then, oh, this is so cool. It has the distance. 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. And if you hit it really far, you can hit our little greenery farms over here. Oh, that looks cool. That is very cool. All right. And so what I wanted to use with this is I wanted kind of a rundown clubhouse kind of look. And there's actually a unique building that I thought of that I never use. I never use this, but I thought that this would be a good spot for this. And I just have to find it here. It's this one. It's called the Mall of Moderation. And this is part of the vanilla game. And it's kind of a rinky-dink strip mall kind of look. But I think it would look perfect as the kind of the managing building for this thing here. So there's like parking, and yeah, people can come here and go to the driving range. Does that look cool or what? Let's put some nicer trees in here. I don't really like these vanilla ones, so we'll use Bob. We'll click on here. We'll go to trees, and let's pick a different tree. Maybe some alders might look nice. Those are a little bit big. Yeah, maybe something like that. That's pretty good. Yeah, that looks really nice. I like that a lot. Okay, so I might do some additional detailing off stream. Like I'll probably put some like, oh well, you know what? I don't do that on stream. Let's put some hedges around this. They would probably have some hedges just to make it look a little bit more exclusive. Hedge. We're going to use the network hedge. Okay, we have a 1x6. How tall are these? That's a good size, I feel. Okay, so we'll make this our hedge, and we'll kind of go around the whole layout here. So this will go up. Just like that. We'll go over on this side. Same thing. Oh, 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 shoot. Well, this is not exactly... We might have to do this again. It's not exactly lined up. Shoot. I hate when you do things and they're just not lined up. Maybe I'm like a little OCD and I don't know it. Maybe. Oh, you know what it is? It's this the driving range is not lined up. Is what it is. It's like a little off. It's angled a little bit. So let's grab this. Why can't I grab this? There we go. Grab this and just angle it a little bit. Something like that. That looks nicer. Yeah, and that'll be our little driving range thing there. Get rid of that guy. We'll get rid of this guy. Oh, and fortunately, it goes into the road. That is not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's go grab this. We'll drag it into the grass. So we don't want anyone crashing into the road. And there we go. Custom driving range. I might put some more trees and stuff around here too. We'll see. Let's see. Captain Iris says, "Thank you, man. I was a lot better when I was popping off. I gave it my all. I started looking at Mr. Beast thumbnails and trying to emulate the same color schemes and saturation." B5 says, "Oh yeah, Tim Cup is an old movie." Liam says, "He was a washed-up old golfer that used to be great." And the V5 says he lost his golf course. Captain says, "I didn't know you could zoom in that close in this game. You normally can't. I have a mod, though, that lets you do it." B5 says, "Also put in the statue of shopping." I probably won't. I don't really want to put anything else over here. I just want it to be kind of minimal because I'm going to do some other stuff in this area. Liam says, "Does anyone like to go shopping, or am I the only one that hates it? My mother drained all shopping out of me." I like to go shopping, except, well, no, I don't even go shopping anymore. The thing is, because the retail industry has been so decimated that shopping's not fun anymore. You go to the stores and there's nothing in there because everyone's expecting you to buy stuff online. So there's no point in keeping any inventory in stores. Well, if there's no inventory in the stores, why would you go shopping? It's, yeah, I mean, I agree. It kind of sucks now. I used to like it though. You know, back in the day, back in my day when everybody went, you had to go to a physical location to buy something. Do you remember that? There was a time you had to go to a physical location to buy something. It was much more fun because there was so many options. It was about going to look at all your different options. But it's not like that nowadays. Now you go look, there's no options, and then the people are rude to you. You know, I was looking at this. I want to connect these lines here because I don't think this looks correct. This is when I switch from my normal road to my highway road. And maybe I should think about completely changing how these intersect. Let me see. Can I connect this up to here? What does this look like? You know, that actually looks better like that, and I should figure out some way to do this intersection a little bit better. Let me think about this. I might work on this off stream too. You know, do some intersection lining tool work in there. And same thing here with this guy here. Yeah, we'll do some stuff for sure. Okay. What do I want to work on next? Oh, you know what? I wanted to put in some helicopter stuff. So something I haven't put on yet in this city is the helicopter assets for the police and the fire department. There's also, you know, the helicopter transportation in general. But I think I really want to get the police and fire in here somewhere, especially since this is at the top of the cliff. So there's no way for people to get like up or down. And we'll connect them up with roads eventually, but I'm liking keeping this completely isolated at the moment, except for the train station. The train station is the only way to go back and forth. Oh, by the way, remember yesterday we had problems with our train station? This is now working. Look at this. 20 passenger service last week. So whatever we did fixed it. It is now working. We should be letting this run. Let's let it run and go. And let's put in some helicopter stuff. And I thought this is a perfect spot right in here for more helicopter stuff. So let's go into our police first. Put in, where's the police helicopter? Here it is. Police helicopter depot. And maybe I'll have this road come out here. Yeah, let's extend this out. Oh, we could even connect this up here. Oh, look at that. That is a good connection. Oh, shoot, these guys don't have water. The one spot that doesn't have any water. We should get water for these guys, too. Okay, so police, we'll put the police in here. And then the fire, maybe on the other side of the road. Because I think they're about the same size. Oh no, they're a little bit different. That's okay, this still works. So we'll off-center that a little bit. And then look at this. Is there one for hospital too? I don't think so. No, there's not one for hospital. But yeah, I like this look. How we have all these helipads out here now. So the fire helipads and the police helipads. And so if these guys need to transport people off the cliff, they can. Okay, so that looks good. And I would like to also, there's a whole bunch of other health-related stuff that you can put in. I'd like to put some of this other stuff in, specifically the sauna. I feel like they would have a sauna over here. Maybe we'll put in a couple. Maybe we'll put in one over here. And can we squeeze one in over here? No, I don't think there's any room. I don't see any room. Maybe we could squeeze one in right here, maybe. That might work. What was I going to put up here? I feel like I was going to put something up here, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah. I was going to put a gas station here. Okay, let's do that too. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put the sauna right here, just right at the corner. I think that's a good spot for it. So we got saunas here and here. And let's put in another... Oh, we just put in the death care over here. So that death care is good. But there's some other stuff too, like a yoga garden. I feel like we definitely should have a yoga garden in here. And maybe we can put it next to this school area right here. We got this little bit of land right here. I think that's a perfect spot for it. It's right next to this bigger park. Yeah, I like that. So we got ourselves a yoga garden right next to the elementary school and this big park here. And so this is a hip and happening place. My plan for right here was I want this to be like where the town hall is. And, you know, I probably have a good town hall asset, but I'll have to like... I have to look for it a little bit. Liam says, no, shopping was boring, Zach. Liam says you put a different one in there, 9 times out of 10, it fixes it. Oh, you mean with the train station? Yeah. If your train stations don't work, just try to delete it and put another one in. And Liam's right. A lot of times that fixes it. Liam says gas prices are going back up. Yeah, they're going back up major. I'm actually going to be talking about that on my business video on my business YouTube channel tomorrow. So if you want to know about gas prices, stay tuned. Okay. Hold on. Let me blow my nose here. 1 second. I think I have allergies. I think something is like blooming right now in Arizona. Because my nose has been kind of running. But I'm okay. I am okay. All right. Gas station. That's what we wanted to do next. Okay, so we have this spot here that I haven't really used. And honestly, we would probably have a gas station over here, like right at the corner. But I don't want one here because gas stations are a little ugly, and I don't want to ruin the view of this like central. Oh gosh, look at the traffic going on here. I don't want to ruin this beautiful view of the traffic in this thing here. So we're not going to put any gas stations right at the entryway here. But the closest spot that we do have to the entrance is right over here. This little spot. So let's see what gas stations we have. I have a ton of gas stations that I have never used. Because I went on a binge one day on the Steam Workshop and I just downloaded like 1 million gas stations. Okay, so we've used all of these before. Shell. Oh no, here's a Shell one I haven't used. Where's all my gas stations? No, I feel like we've used this one. Hold on, let me find it. Let me find it. All right, let me expand out my menu because this helps to make it bigger when you're looking for stuff. Let me just scroll down because it wasn't that long ago that I downloaded them all. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay. Oh, they're by the name. That's why I couldn't find them because they're by the name of the actual thing. So here's the chevron. I've used that one before. Mobile. Oh, we should use this mobile one. What else do we have? Phillips 66. Do you know that? Do you know that place, Liam? Phillips 66. Here's Sunoco. We got Sunoco. Oh, Sunoco's really colorful. Texaco, we've used that one before. And then Valero. Oh, I haven't used a Valero one. That's kind of interesting. There's the shell. I like the Seneca one. It's so vibrant. Does it have... Yeah, it does have the tall sign. Okay, we're going to use this Seneca one. I think we used this one in... Oh, have we used this one before in this city? We used one over by the farming district. What did we use over here? It is Seneco, but this is a different... Oh, this is a different looking asset, though. Oh, no way. So maybe this can be... We can say this is the same company, but they just built a different gas station up at the top of the cliff. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, we're going with Seneco. Oh, where'd my city go? Oh, here it is. All right, right on the corner here. Sunoco. Oh, gosh, I lost it already. Well, let's just type it in. Sunoco. Oh, now it doesn't show up. What? Did I spell it wrong? Oh, Sunoco. Got it. All right. So we'll put it down here, and then we'll put this down over here, and we'll put this little sign right here, and we'll put the big old sign right here so everyone can see it. And then we'll have to just move these around a little bit. Maybe what I'll have is I'll put it against this road so this road can go straight in. Let's use our 1U road and have it come up just like this. Or we could even use our pavement road. This pavement road's kind of cool because it looks just like pavement. And we'll move these up against here. So we'll have one on this side here. And this will move right up against the road here. How does that look? I kind of want... No, I want it closer. Yeah, I feel like this would be like this. Like you would drive in and the pumps would be like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and move this sign a little bit back, or would we move it over here? Let's move it closer to the front. Yeah, that's a good spot for it. And then this one will move like right there, and we'll grab this. We'll move this more over to this way so it's kind of centered next to the pumps. We'll actually move this back just a touch so I can put some parking spaces in here. So let's grab our parking spaces. Parking. Here we go. 6 by parking functional, and we can just plop these in right here. Use anarchy. Boom and boom. Nice, that looks good. It's a little bumpy here. Why is that? Is this sunken down? Looks like it's sunken down a little bit. Oh, because the land goes up a little bit here. Yeah, let's see if we can smooth the land out a little bit. All right, I'll grab this brush. We'll do our smoothing technique. Click to this level and just try to push this back. Can't push it back that much. Okay, that's okay. It's better than what it was. And then we'll use, let me see if I have ploppable asphalt. Asphalt? How do you spell asphalt? Here we go. Ploppable asphalt. See if I can use this to... Oh no, it's because the ground is not level. Okay, we might have to use surface painter then instead. Yeah, I'm trying to use ploppables more than surface painter. Just because, you know, I don't use ploppables that much, and when they work, they can look nicer than surface painter, because, you know, surface painter has those ugly edges, but I could never really seem to get them to work. See, ploppable asphalt, ploppable pavement. See, look at, and it's going to be like, because the ground has to be like exactly level for these to work, and it's just not. Oh. But see, it's like a clean edge, so if this worked, it would look so much nicer. Okay, back to surface painter. Good old trusty surface painter. Always solves all my problems. Okay, so we're going to paint all of this in all the way across here. And then all the way over to here too. All right, that doesn't look bad. So we have our working gas station, and this sign should lit up too, I believe. Yeah, there goes. Lit up. That's cool. So it's like the same company, but two different setups. I like it. Liam says, are you going to talk about the Kroger-Albertsons merger on your other channel? Probably not. I've read about it, but yeah, I don't think it's anything. I don't know. I didn't think it was anything that crazy or that unusual. V5 says having repetitive gas stations is completely realistic. Liam says, yes, I know Phillips 66 is pronounced Sunoco. Sunoco. Is that what? I thought that's what I was saying. What was I saying? Seneco? Seneco. I don't know how to say it. Seneco. I think I'm getting it right. Okay. What next? All right. One thing I want to work on, there's like all these like unfinished areas throughout here. I need to let this run too, because we've used so much money. We're back. We had like over $1 million. We're back down to 456,000. I just blow through money like no one's business. As long as we're making money, we're good though. I've saved this area here for a while, and I want to start working on this. And what I want to do with this is have this as like a custom condo area. You know, this oil company is going to be pouring money into this town. That's how I imagine this got built. A giant golf course that is bigger than the entire town. This got built because the oil company funded this. So the oil company is probably also going to fund some nice high-end condos. So, you know, not everybody wants to live in a house. They can have some nice high-end condos. And I'd kind of like to do a high-end condo complex. And this is actually something I've never really done in City Skylines before. So this is going to be fun for me. Just kind of playing around. I downloaded some new assets. And so hopefully we can take the assets and kind of combine them together into something that has a cool custom look to it. And to start with, I want to start by putting a fountain. Something I'm trying to do in this city, this whole map, is every little district that I build, I want to have its own unique fountain. And so we can do, I'd like to do a fountain right here. And I picked out this one. This is a custom fountain from the Steam Workshop called Pool of Aphrodite. And it's like a Greek, kind of a Greek statue. Let me shrink this menu back down. It's a Greek statue, and we can center it right on this road here. Look at this. So this will be the center of our area. I think that looks pretty cool. A nice copper statue. It looks kind of Greek. This looks a little kitschy. Do you guys know that word? Kitschy means kind of like lowbrow. Like a kitschy piece of art is like, do you guys know the painting of the dogs playing poker? That's considered kind of like lowbrow art. This is kind of like like a Greek statue around your apartment complex that's kind of considered kitschy. like more tasteful would probably be like some nice modern art or something. But like this is something that you see in Palm Springs. They have a lot of like lowbrow art. I don't know how else to say it. There's a really famous resort in Palm Springs, and the whole resort is these like Greek statue or copies of Greek statues. And it's like, you know, it's one thing if you have like the regular statue, but these are like cheap knockoff statues that are all like around this resort. That's obviously not Greek. It's like cheap imitation of Greek. I don't know. But so that's what we're kind of doing. This is a Palm Springs inspired fancy but also lowbrow condo complex. Anyway, this is my fountain for this area. I really like this asset though. V5 says the oil company condos are for temporary workers they bring in for specific projects who then go back after 18 months to their normal place of residence. There's some obscure tax benefit to buying some condos over renting hotel rooms or apartments that I don't understand. Okay, so, yeah, let's start by putting some roads through here. And maybe we'll just draw out roads like this. We might have to move these around because I really don't know how big these condos are. Okay, so let's look for... Let's increase this again. I got to find these assets. So these are high-density residential. And I got a lot of cool stuff we're going to be using in different cities, but they're these ones that I want to use. They're called Modular Apartment Corner, and so all of these four are supposed to be used together to come up with a cool integrated unit. So I'm going to just set all of these down so I can see what we're working with. Okay, these are smaller than I expected. That's okay, these will all work. All right, so they're kind of, you can see them on both sides. Don't these look cool? These are beautiful. Okay, they look good from like both angles. So this is the front. Okay, so how should I do this? I think what I'll do is I'll have them on both sides of this road going around this fountain. All right, so let's duplicate this then. Or let me just grab this and do it again. So we'll put it on this corner here. I like the trees that come with this too. They're great. And then this is the middle piece here. So we will use move it to move this over so it's like connected to this. Or should this come out a little bit? I don't know how this works. Yeah, it just looks really good. And then, so this was the end. So put the end in right here. Yeah, this looks so good. Let's put another one of, or let's just put this end piece over on this side. Just spin this around and just put it in like right there. Yeah, that looks good to me. All right, that looks pretty cool. And so what I think I'm going to do is grab this and duplicate it over to this side. Yeah, we'll use move it. Grab all of these. Oop, why is this not? Oh, it's not going to mirror itself, though. Ugh. Did that do anything? No. No, I'm going to have to do it again, because it's not, like, really a mirrored thing. I don't know how this mirrored function works. Mirror objects. Oh, you know what I bet it does? Probably have to... Oh! Look at that! Oh, you have to select something for it to flip it onto the other side, and then it flips it this way, but they're all facing the wrong direction. That's how you use the function, though. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I'll have to use that later. Okay, that's not going to work. We'll delete all of those. All right, so I'm going to have to do them all individually, which is okay. We can do them all again. All right, so let's grab this guy. We'll flip him around this way. And let me make sure this is lined up. So there should be, is there an align? Line up objects. So line up objects with this guy? Or no, we select both of them and then do line up objects. Okay, I think that's lined up. All right, and then I'm going to grab this one, put it in right here. We'll grab the little end piece here. That will go in right here. And we'll grab this end piece here. This will go right here. Although now I'm looking at this, maybe these should be... No, that looks pretty good. I think this is looking pretty decent. And then maybe here we can add another complex that starts here. We use the middle piece. And then we'll use the end piece. Oh no, it's the wrong end piece. Yeah, this is kind of fun. I've never made, like, I've never used these buildings that you're supposed to, you know, put together to form a massive building before. And they're kind of cool. You can come up with some really cool designs. Okay, so we'll put this one on this side. Get the middle piece here. And then we'll get the other end. And let's just look at these to make sure it's all connected. That looks pretty good. Maybe this one can... Maybe move this one over a little bit. Okay, that looks good. Let's check this one. That looks good. Nope, nope, this could move over just a touch. Yeah, what do you guys think? I think this looks beautiful. And you know what would add to this? Okay, I have never used this before. And I've always wanted to. There's these grass decals. Manicured grass. And these only work if the edges of what you're doing are... There can't be any curved edges, and the ground has to be absolutely flat. But you can put this in it. It makes it look like the grass is like completely manicured. Let's use the line tool here. Let's make it a little bit closer together. Are these absolutely lined up? Not really. Okay, that looks absolutely lined up. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. Is that cool or what? That looks so cool. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do the whole thing. So what is this? Are these decals? I think these are decals. See, here's the problem here. Because it has to line... They go over the edge a little bit. That's okay. We'll fix this in a second. But we'll do that. Let me grab decals. I'll remove these. Because what I'll do is I'll just grab these, since I know these are in a perfectly straight line. And I'll copy them and just put them all the way across here. But I want to see if I can like line them up. Oh, it's so hard to see. Oh no, they're going to cover the little walkways. Okay, this might not work entirely then. Yeah, I've always wanted to use these, but like you can only use them in like certain situations and for them to look good. Because, you know, they all have to line up perfectly and all that kind of stuff. But this is going to look like a totally unique high-end place with all of this stuff in here. Okay, so we'll have to clean up the edges a little bit. Let's take a... Oh, doesn't that look cool, though? Okay, it doesn't cover up anything on the fountain, so that's good. The fountain is okay. It does cover up these pathways, which I do not like. I mean, it's not the end of the world. But I think what I might do is wherever there's these pathways, I might move this up. Like, what if I just took these and moved them up? Okay, these ones I'm just going to delete. These ones, I'm going to try and move up and then match. That actually looks pretty good. These ones I'll just delete. All of these guys. Oh, shoot. This one I'm going to move up. That looks pretty good. This and these ones I will delete. All right. That looks pretty good. I like that because I like the crisp sidewalks. I don't want those look like they're covered. But oh my goodness, I can't believe how crazy this looks. Oh, that's so good. Is this an awesome custom condo complex or what? Yeah, this looks very Palm Springs too. Oh my goodness. Alex is in chat. Hey Alex, good to see you again. Alex says, hey Zach, what's going on? Did the new update break your save games too? Yes, it broke everyone's save games, but luckily I think I've fixed everything. And the modding community has been great. They have definitely come through and updated all the mods, so that's good. Some of my mods are still broken, but that's okay. I've just moved on to new and better things. V5 says, don't forget parking for the condos. They would be key to selling them. That is a great idea, V5. What I think I'm going to do, which I think you see a lot with these condos, is use some of the new Revo parking areas. So these ones here, I think I want to just put them in a line all the way around here. And we might have to line these up a little bit, but... Alright, let's take a closer look and see how these look. Some of these are overlapping. Right, okay, so let's grab this guy. Yeah, I was watching Biffa's video this morning, and he was talking about detailing, but something he did a lot, which I always forget I can do this. When you're using Move It, if you select something, if you hit Control, it'll make the lines go away, so you can kind of line things up better, which is such a great addition to the tool. So that's lined up. This is lined up. And there's something really satisfying about lining all your things up so they just look clean and crisp. Okay, that's nice and lined up. That's nice and lined up. And that's nice and lined up. Okay, the other thing I want to do is center this just a touch bit better. So let's go ahead and grab all of these and just center them a little bit better along here. All right, there you go. There you go, V5. You got your parking for all these guys. Cool beans. Alex says, what happened to Propline Tool? Did it get a big update? I'm using some old mods which are not anymore supported, and I don't want to unsubscribe. Are the parking spots free content? No, the parking spots come with the Mid-Century Modern Content Creator Pack. Propline Tool is broken. Don't use Propline Tool anymore. Use, there's a new mod called Prop Anarchy that includes Propline Tool. So that's what I'm using. So go check that out on the Steam Workshop. There's a report that you can get. It's called Compatibility Report. Look for that on the Steam Workshop. And what that does is it shows up in your mod list. If you go to your mod list options, go to Compatibility Report, there's a little button in there and it says you click it. And you click the button and it will generate this this like text file. And the text file will list all of your mods and will tell you which ones are out of date and what the new version is that you should switch to. So I would say definitely download the Compatibility Report mod, run the report, and then just go mod by mod down the list and make sure you're running the most updated version of all of them, because a lot of the old ones have broken and you just need to upgrade everything to the newest versions. Propline Tool is a good example. Alex says, I know the compatibility report, but it doesn't give me an HTML report. It's an awesome mod. Ben is in chat saying it is cool. Hey, Ben knows what is going on. All right. So that is, that's my condo complex. I think that's where we're going to end it today. There's some more stuff I want to do with expansion, but I think that will wait until tomorrow. We also need to put in our little sports complex here, and we need to put in our town hall area over here. But we can do that. We can do that in a future stream. Oh shoot, we didn't get water to these guys. They've been without water this whole time. Good thing I checked. All right, let's just connect this up like here so that they stop complaining and can start working, and people can go hit their golf balls at my driving range. All right, that's going to be it for me. Everybody have a great, fun weekend. And everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.